Hello, everybody. Welcome to Womenlines Stellar Entrepreneur Show. Yes, friends, Womenlines online magazine is on mission to create as many women leaders across the globe. And we are inviting guests from across the globe to show you the inspirational journey which other entrepreneurs have taken and achieved success in life. So today, we are having somebody from India, Shivani Gupta. She is managing partner, culture and brand reputation, Health Asia SPAG. So SPAG is it's a Fin Partners company, is an award-winning top healthcare PR agency in India, Singapore, and it is advocacy firm which is focusing on building sustainable solutions for their clients across the globe. Shivani Gupta holds a dynamic and multi-dimensional work profile across the globe, across different avenues of the communication industry, and her role as co-founder and managing director at SPAG encapsulates that experience to form the founding pillars of strength behind the success of the firm. Her inspiration lies in the belief that teamwork and a positive work community play a pivotal role in achieving targets and successful results. Such a powerful profile, Shivani. Welcome to Women Lines.
Thank you so much, Charu. And it was such a wonderful intro. And congratulations for the success of Women Lines. I keep following you, and it's a wonderful platform.
Thank you so much. And yes, we are so eager to know about you. And my first question, please share about your business and about yourself as a person.
Sure. Okay. So SPAG, which is now part of Fin Partners company, we are Fin Partners, of course, is a global, one of the leading organizations in communication sector. And this is a great, I think, time that we have joined hands with Fin Partners, and we are too excited to be with them. So SPAG, of course, is going to be their the specialty that we have, the expertise is into health communications, and we are one of the leading health comms firm based out of India, Singapore, Malaysia, and expanding into other parts of Asia Pacific, which is China. And yeah, so that is health communications as well as health tech sector.
Fantastic. So we'd love to know about you as a person. How is Shivani as a person?
Okay, then I mean that's quite a complicated question, but yeah, I would, in a very simple words, I would say that I'm kind and yet firm, and yeah, that's, I think, an important aspect to be as a to be the women leader. So I think it's a balance. I think most of the women leaders would have these attributes, and it's important to have that kind of a characteristic and attribute.
I so much agree with you, Shivani. So what are the three most important habits for to be a successful entrepreneur? Share your insights.
A successful entrepreneur, yes. I think three important things which of late I have been talking on many platforms is to have that courage, compassion, and connection.
Three C's,
So,
remember. Lovely.
yes. And by courage, I'm sure it's, it means that in terms of, how do you think out of the box, you need to have that, I would say, the courage to think out of the box, think creatively, to guide people, take the necessary risks which are important. And compassion, of course, unless and until you have that compassion and value-based system in you, I think it is difficult to lead a team. It is difficult to be a people's organization. It is very important to have those values as well as be a guiding factor for your people. I think it is people look up to a leader for the guidance. People look up to the leader for compassion, for empathy. So I think there has to be a very good mix of these two things. And by connection, I mean, a person, a leader who would, I think, is seen, who has values, who has, the strength, and who has the ability, whom people look up to. So, a person who has the energy from whom people can derive that energy. So I think these are the three important things. A leader who needs to connect with his team, and who needs to connect with the ideation of the team, who needs to connect with the emotions of the team. I think that is what three C's are for me.
Beautifully answered, Shivani. I love the first point, especially in point of women, because courage is something we as an entrepreneur, women take time to develop. And you have reached such a place in life. I'm sure the amount of courage you have taken in life, pushed yourself out of your comfort zone. I'm sure it has been a journey. So yes, take a note, friends. The courage has to be there and we have to work upon it regularly. So what are the
Absolutely.
biggest challenges on, for being an entrepreneur? Can you share some insights, what journey you have been through?
I think entrepreneur's journey is, Charu, always like a roller coaster, right? You know, it's on high on emotions, and then suddenly there are ups and downs in life. And then, but the biggest challenge is to keep your emotions and keep your mental state, like, stable,
Very
in
true.
terms of you do not get carried away with the downs, and do not kind of get high headed with the ups of life. I think it's important to keep growing, to keep learning. And if you have achieved a certain stage, doesn't mean that you've evolved and you've kind of come out of some, you've been there and you are there. I think it's important to keep growing, keep learning, and you need to keep your I would say the mental state and state of mind stable. And as well as when there are downs, so how do you keep yourself motivated while, because it is important that you need to keep your teams motivated, you need to keep others around you motivated. And I think that is the most important aspect of most important challenge of being an entrepreneur. And if it's a woman entrepreneur, then there is an additional responsibility of, I don't say men do not contribute to the other aspects of life, which is like whether it's the family or whether there are other things to be taken care of, but women definitely do have those additional responsibilities and aspects. So that again gets, and that's an added challenge for the women entrepreneurs.
Very well said. I love the part of you mentioned about emotions. So emotional intelligence is something which I always talk about in my talks and I share with other women entrepreneurs. That has to be, we have to develop expertise on it because that is a tool which can help us as women to grow much better and handle our business much better. And as you mentioned, the balance is the key. So definitely we are growing every day and we have to develop such balance every day. We are learning every day about it. So I think it's
So
a continuous journey for every women entrepreneur. So
absolutely.
what makes your company stand out from all other businesses in your niche? Can you throw some light on this unique part of your business?
So okay, two aspects. If you're talking about, the professional part of it, it's the expertise, of course, like I said, health comms sector we are into, and we have been one of the leading health comms firm in India as well as Asia. And I think people look up to SPAG, Fin,
Definitely.
being, like, yeah, absolutely, in terms of for when it comes to health communications, when it comes to health sector, so we have like the thought leadership in this sector. So that comes to the technical and professional part of it. And as an organization for I think we are an organization with heart and conscious, which is where SPAG and Fin alignment happened. And the value system that we have in the organization, in the system, I think is something that we really are proud of. And so
Yeah.
that, of course, and yeah, and we do not believe in the hierarchy system. Of course, hierarchy system do happen on the paper and the
Correct.
organizations, because there is that has to be followed as a process, and which is followed. But in terms of empowering people is something that we believe in. If there is
Fantastic.
a sense of ownership in people, if there is something that they would want to do apart from what they are doing, or there is something that they feel this is not their space, we try to invest in the individual in terms of what is it that you would want to do, what are your strengths. So we analyze the person's strength and individuals, and we kind of try to place that person there.
I
So
must
work on
say,
the
yeah,
trajectory.
it's a very good approach. And in present time, everybody's working as a team and nobody's taking anybody as a boss or like, as you mentioned, Haki is just mentioned on the paper because it helps in getting the right team spirit, and it's the best way any organization can grow in present times. So it's a fantastic approach your organization is having. So well done about it. Congratulations for that. I'm so much interested. How do you boost the productivity about your work? Because it's a big role you're playing in the company and you have a family. So, without causing burnout, what is helping you to keep going in your best way, energy for work and family?
Okay, again, couple of things. I am a totally a people's person, and I love interacting with my teams. I love interacting with people, and this is something that keeps me going, and especially nowadays, of course, we have been from past 2 years working from home, and it's now a hybrid model as of now. But for me, it's like, I reach office and I have to meet up with everybody who's doing what and what's happening and all that chit chat. So it's generally, it just puts a lot of energy in me in terms of to get started with my day. So that, yes. And of course, I think it is important to keep connecting with people in the organization on one-on-one basis as well, which is what we do. There are a lot of things like fun activities we do in the organization, which keeps everybody charged up, not only just me, but the whole team. And there are Fridays, and there are also in terms of, like cup of bond, which is more like, one-on-one chat that I do with people in terms of just generally that it's not to be about work. It's to be anything around your life. What movies do you like? What are the hobbies you're doing? So it keeps happening. It's not that it's happened and it's just we are done with it. So
Fantastic.
that keeps me going. And apart from that, I'm totally a yoga addict. So which yeah, so which I that's something that is my passion, and I would say I love doing that.
Wow, it's inspirational because, yes, I think all those doses are required in our everyday life because small, small breaks in such ways, I think, can really help to refresh oneself and get focus at the right point, at the right place.
Absolutely.
So, what was the most significant aha moment till now for you in your profession?
Many aha moments have happened, and that's how, like, it keeps you going and you have to
Correct.
create the aha moments. But the most recent one has been when we have joined hands with fin partners. And
Yay. Yeah, that's
recently,
something.
so the reason I really, find it as aha moment is, of course, it's one of the firms which is more like the alignment that we could see in the value system, the alignment we saw in the objective, to make the world a healthier place, and the alignment we saw in the core values that we have, being, an agency with, have been saying that they are the agency with heart and conscience, and exactly the same thing we feel, that we are the agency with heart and conscience, and that's the alignment we feel, because it's about our people, it's about teams, it is about our partners, it is about the clients, it is about working in the health pumps space, which is working towards one objective of making the world a healthier place. So I think that is something really
Mhm.
that brought us together, and of course that's one of the most recent aha moments.
Awesome to know, and heartiest congratulations to whole SPAC team for such a moment because it's a big moment, and congratulations for that. So my
And of
last
course, I
question.
will also add here, Charu, that
Definitely.
just the recent award, apart from this recent thing, like the recent award that we got as a large agency of the year at Fulcrum Awards at Praxis, which is one of the biggest events in India.
Okay.
So that's again, which is very exciting. Yeah.
Congratulations once again. Then, so more awards to come, and hats off to whole team for such wonderful performance and delivery. And I'm sure it will be a big journey and lots of more achievements to come. So one last question. Please share some message for Womenlines audience.
Since it's Womenlines, I think my message here would be that, it is very difficult to not try to be perfect. I would say, do not aim for perfectionism, rather work on yourself to be yourself.
Very true.
Because as a woman, I feel that we are always trying to be perfect in all the spaces, whether it's at work, whether family, kids, and parents, in-laws, and everybody, friends. So I think we are trying to, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. I think it's important to be just yourself. So work on being that, and rest everything falls in place.
Wonderful message. And this has to be shared by women folk across to Women Tribe, because this is something which women has to learn, that it's not important to be a perfect woman, but it is important to be authentic you. And that can be done only once you stop focusing on being perfect. So it's brilliant message you have shared. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for giving time to us and sharing such beautiful insights. I wish all the best to you. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Charu, and thanks for inviting. All the best.
Thank you.